Hello my friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah McGuire from Sassy Paper Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today's card is this one. I love this card. It's blank on the inside, but on the outside we are going to be using the free Sale-A-Bration paper, Fragrant Flowers. If you have not seen Fragrant Flowers, let me show you. It does come in 12 by 12. I cut mine down to 6 by 6, but look at this beautiful paper. I love it so much. It's definitely my colors. The other side are these beautiful patterns. Love it so much. So we're going to be using two of them today. We're going to be using this pattern here, and then we're also going to be using the flip side of that. Now, the really cool thing about this paper is the dies from the Fragrant Flowers bundle, which we're also going to be using, cut out the flowers in this paper. Let me show you that really quick. So these are the Fragrant Flowers dies, and you have this big flower here. Not that one. Let me find, it's this one. It's not, mine's cut down, but I'm going to show you, we're going to be actually just using the edge of one of the flowers for our card today. So, and then the little one here cuts out that flower. Isn't that cool? So if you want to see how to make this card, please keep watching. So the first thing we're going to do is a little bit of stamping. There really isn't much stamping on this card. These flowers are gorgeous, but today all we're going to be using is the thanks and the friend. So I have thanks on an H block and friend on a G block. We're going to be using two ink colors. I have Memento Tuxedo Black and Fresh Freesia. I'm going to stamp in Fresh Freesia first. So I'm going to take the thanks, I'm just tapping lightly, I'm not pushing too hard. The thing I love about these photopolymer stamps is that you can see right through them. So I have a piece of basic white here that measures 4 1/4 by 1. And I'm going to go over towards the right a little bit, not too far, but not quite centered either. And I'm going to stamp, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of pressure, making sure that everything gets inked up. I might have pushed a little too hard there, but that's okay because we're going to be stamping friend kind of over that spot. So take my Tuxedo Black ink and ink up the word friend. I'm going to try to cover that spot up with the E. Looks good to me, like you never knew it was there. So that's it for stamping. So I'm going to clean up my stamps, put my inks away, and then we can put this card together. It is super simple. So my stamps are all put away. I have all my pieces laid out. Now this card, I love it so much because the designer series paper really just does the work for you. So I have my 4 1/4 by 1 inch piece of basic white. We're going to layer that onto a piece of 4 1/4 by 1 1/4 basic black. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal, just run a little bit along there. And so since these are the same length, I'm going to line it right up to the edge and then just push. That is ready to go. Then I have a piece of basic black that is 4 1/2 by 3 1/4, and onto that we're going to layer a piece of the designer series paper that is 4 1/4 by 3. And then we have a piece of Fresh Freesia that is 5 1/4 by 4. And our designer series paper is 5 by 3 3/4. And you can use whatever design you want. I really love the Fresh Freesia, the purples, the Blackberry Bliss. I love all the colors in this paper. This is Calypso Coral. I'm going to put it that way. And I think with this design, there really is no right or wrong way, but I'm going to do that. So then I have a piece of basic white for the inside. This measures 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to put it into our basic black card base that is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. We can layer this onto our card front. And I think I'm going to go ahead and burnish this edge with my bone folder just to keep it flat while I'm trying to work here. And then we'll layer this piece on. But before we put on our sentiment, I want to put on my flower. Now, You can do this one of two ways. So what I did is I just had a corner piece on this one. It's this flower here. And I just cut it behind there. If you want to, you can take this and kind of cut it in half. And now you can get 2 cards out of it. So I'm going to use, I think, the other flower. And what we're going to do is just kind of see how that looks. I like that because you're hiding where you cut. So now I have this flower that I could use for a different card, but we'll go ahead and do this one. And I did put Stampin' Dimensionals on there. I just had to double check to make sure. So let me grab my Stampin' Dimensionals. And we'll do, I think, 3. And I want to put this down first, and then we can put dimensionals onto our sentiment. I think I want this to go like that, and then we'll put a couple of dimensionals on our sentiment. Oops. And I'm just going to cover up where I cut that. And this is just as long as the card base, so you just want to be careful that you don't go too far over either edge. You want it to be lined up perfectly. Looks lined up pretty good to me. To finish our card, though, I have some of the 2021 to 2023 in color opal rounds. I'm out of polished pink. Normally they come in 5 colors. So this is pale papaya, fresh freesia, soft succulent, evening evergreen, and polished pink normally comes in there, but I am out. So we're going to take them, try my putty end again and see if that's working better. It is. So I'm just going to take 3 of these. They come in 2 sizes. So I'm going to take one of the large ones and 2 of the smaller ones and just place that on our card. And our card is complete. And now I can make a different one of the same card using my cut flower here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this project today. And don't forget, this paper is free with a $50 order until February 28th. That is when Sale-A-Bration ends. And if you do decide to place an order in my online store, please use my monthly host code and I will send you free stuff. So just for ordering, you get 4 free card tutorials. And a $50 order gets you the Sale-A-Bration products, and you'll get a pack of the real, I think it's real red or just red rhinestones. I thought I had them here. I don't, but they're red rhinestones. You'll get a pack from those from me in March. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little notification bell to get notified every time I upload a video. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.